And from Steve Lacy Fieldhouse on the campus of Milligan University, season's greetings, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, all that and more as we bring you 24-25 Milligan University Lady Bub basketball. Yours truly, Tom Turner, Mike Side, courtside with legendary coach Rich Aubrey, ready to bring it to you here. Coach, good evening. Actually, good morning, good afternoon. I'm so excited to be here with you. Only what day it is, don't know where I'm at. All I know is on this day, December the 7th, 1941, the world changed. The attack of Pearl Harbor, and so we will never forget that. And so we salute our military personnel on that day and every day since then, and even in the future. There's two things happened on the side of my car, the late Charlie Daniels said. Two things protect the United States of America, the grace of Almighty God and our United States military. So we can't ever forget what happened on this day, December the 7th, 1941. What a way to start the broadcast, but hello, sir. How you doing?
I'm doing great, Tom. It's a great day to be in the gym, as always, and happy to be here on a Saturday afternoon.
Absolutely. The Lady Buffs won 2 in a row, 4 out of the last 5. They're starting to get it together. Let's take a look at the standings. Going into the ballgame today against Bryan out of Dayton, Tennessee. Bryan comes in at 2-4 and 3-6. Lady Buffs are at 4-2 and 5-5 overall. Played some real tough non-conference competition to get the season started, which I guess is what you want if you're Kylie Greer, because what you got, you went out and played some tough competition. Now we're back into the conference. Not that the conference is weak or weenies or anything, but, you know, we played some pretty toughies on the outside getting ready for the league.
I've always felt like the best thing to do early is play as tough a schedule as possible. I think it's especially true when you have a seasoned team, and Coach Greer has, you know, a lot of players coming back from last year, a team that's experienced a lot of success. And so I think it's wise to go ahead and test yourself. You'd rather find out what your weaknesses are and then be able to work on them as you get into conference play than have a false sense of who you are. And so I think it served them well, and they seem to be rounding into form.
That's a great point. Get them, if you're going to get thumped early, we'll get into the conference, get your confidence back, your mojo. We're at Steve Lacy Fieldhouse. We've not lost here. In fact, the men and the ladies combined are 7-0. We've not lost at all here. Tough place to come in and play. The atmosphere is good. Got a good little crowd here already gathering for our first of the two we're going to be doing. Coach Worrell will do the second game with me. But, again, Milligan University, the Lady Buffs, out of the gate, again, as we said, in the middle of the pack right now. Columbia at 5-1, Johnson at 5-1, Pikeville 5-1, Reinhardt 4-1, Truett McConnell 3-1, Montreat 4-2, and then right there is Milligan, the Lady Buffs at 4-2, and 5-5 overall. So right smack dab in the middle of the conference, but as the former head coach, you know, here we are December the 7th. There's a lot of basketball between now and the tournament coming up in Meadowview and Kingsport.
You know, I was talking to someone this week about the old days in our conference, and it used to be that we didn't play our first conference game till the first week of January. And it seems like throughout college basketball, for a variety of reasons, almost everybody's having to play at least some of their conference schedule before Christmas, and that changes the equation. But you're right. We're still in that part of the season where teams need to be growing and developing an identity, and that's true on both sides. I think it's probably a little more true for Bryan. They have more new players in their lineup. They have a new coaching staff. Matt Ballon is a great coach. He's been a Division I coach at the University of Illinois and Eastern Illinois University, but he comes back to Bryan where he coached earlier in the 2000s. And when Matt coached at Bryan the first time around, they were one of the best teams in the league, and he's an excellent coach. His daughter, Reagan, is one of his assistant coaches, and she played here at Milligan. And so it's nice to see them here in the gym. She told me it's a strange experience to come back in this gym and be on the other bench, but both Matt and Reagan are quality people, and we're happy for them. But we're definitely for the Buffs today.
Absolutely for the Buffs, and, of course, it just goes once again to show it's a small world after all. I mean, really. It's just the connections that you made and just the connection with Milligan folks. It's really unbelievable, and that's for a school of 1,200 kids. I'll tell you what, our name's all over the place nationally and even internationally. We've got a lot of international students here, student athletes, and so it's a neat place to say the least. You take a look at this basketball team. We're averaging 85, giving up 71 points a game. A differential of 14 points a game we have. J.C. Jenkins leading us with 21 points a game. Samaj Clark with a triple-double tonight, 15-point average. Triple-double, Coach, you take a look at that. On any level, any sport, guys, girls, anywhere, you get a triple-double, you've done something.
My wife and I were sitting up in the stands, and I could tell on the bench that something was up, and I didn't know. I didn't know that. I wondered if Samaj had hit some sort of a scoring milestone, and then we got to thinking about it, and we figured out that that's what they were celebrating when she reached the triple-double level the other night, and that's a really exciting thing. And you're exactly right. That is, at any level of basketball, that's quite an accomplishment.
So we have 3 in double digits. Jenkins averaging 21, Clark averaging 15, Lauren Longmire averaging 13.5. Then you drop down to Jenna Hare averaging 8, Lena Lyon averaging 7. You have McKenna Myers averaging 6, Kenzie Campbell averaging 4. And again, we go right on down the line. But again, a balanced scoring attack, 3 in double digits, and the others are contributing as well. So we've got a balanced attack right now.
Yeah, I think it bodes really well. I feel like Lauren Longmire's really trending in the right direction. You know, she wasn't shooting the ball well early on, and she got to see some threes go through the other night, and I think her confidence is growing, and that bodes well for Milligan. When people have to guard all 5 of the folks on the floor, it just puts extra pressure on the defense, and we're fortunate to have some people who can put the ball in the basket.
The rebounding differential, we are averaging 41 boards a game. The opposition 34, a difference of 7. You put those back on stickbacks. I mean, that's a lot of points, and so that's a very nice stat, is it not?
I used to always like to keep track of the possession equation, and the 2 primary ways you can alter the possession equation is one, limit your turnovers. You know, if you can limit your turnovers, but also rebounding. If you can get offensive rebounds, you get extra possessions. If you control your defensive board, you limit the number of possessions your opponents get, and you know, when you put, it just helps to put the math in your favor.
From the free throw line, Milligan shooting 75%, the opponent 68%. From three-point range, we're shooting 35%, the opponent's 30%. So all the numbers show that it's a basketball team that's on the move. We won 2 in a row, 4 out of our last 5, and we're excited about being here today to bring this one between the Lady Buffs and the Bryan College Lady Lions out of Dayton, Tennessee. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. You're watching Milligan University basketball. Right back after this, one of our great sponsors, good folks from Chick-fil-A.
I walked into Chick-fil-A completely outnumbered. My husband was away at military leadership training, and the kids were doing this. Miss Carol brought me water, something to eat, and then before I knew it, she was tying Margot's shoes up and carrying her out to the car.
It always makes me feel good if that helps somebody.
I went in the next day because I just wanted to make sure she knew how much I appreciated her help.
I'm just so glad there was somebody there when she really needed it.
That's gonna go on my refrigerator.
A half-off event's going on now at Cannon's Furniture. Take half off or more on your new furniture, plus get 0% interest financing. Savings on every bedroom, living room, dining room, every room of your home. Take half off. Going on now at Cannon's Furniture in Elizabeth.
Where's your button at? There you go. Is that this one? We're working 2 cameras today, thanks to Kaylee Hendrickson for the Milligan Network. We appreciate that. So we got 2 cameras to bring you, and so we're about to turn things over to the public address announcer for the starting lineup, the prayer. We pray at Milligan, unashamedly, of course, and then the national anthem. And then we'll get this party started, a doubleheader.
Good afternoon.
And here we go.
Welcome to Steve Lacey Fieldhouse on the campus of Milligan University for today's Appalachian Athletic Conference doubleheader. Our first game features the Lions of Bryan College and your Milligan University Buffaloes. If you would please rise and be led in prayer by sophomore cheerleader Morgan Dyer. This will be followed by the playing of our national anthem.
Heavenly Father, we thank you, Lord, for this wonderful day. We thank you for allowing all of us to gather safely. We just ask that you watch over us and lead and guide us. Protect everyone that's on and off the court. Lord God, I just ask that you be with Brian on the way home and that they have safe travels. Wrap us in your spirit. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Amen.
5'8" freshman from Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Number 1, Leah Stinnett. A 5'4" sophomore from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Number 5, Autumn Davis. A 5'8" senior from Baxter, Tennessee. Number 10, Tori Brooks. And a 5'6" freshman from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Number 25, Kelsey Johnson. The Lions are coached by Matt Bellant, who is assisted by Reagan Bellant. And now, here's the starting lineup for your Milligan University Buffaloes. A 5'10" grad student from Gray, Tennessee. Number 2, J.C. Jenkins. A 5'8" junior from Maryville, Tennessee. Number 3, McKenna Myers. A 5'9" junior from Oak Ridge, Tennessee. Number 11, Samaj Clark. A 5'11" senior from Rutledge, Tennessee. Number 13, Lauren Redmeyer. And a 5'3" sophomore from Elizabethton, Tennessee. Number 34, Leah Lyons. Milligan is coached by Kylie Russell Greer. She is assisted by Jeff Dorn and Kiara Penkin. Milligan University, the Appalachian Athletic Conference, and the NAIA would like to welcome you to this afternoon's contest and ask that you join us in supporting character-driven intercollegiate athletics. Milligan University is committed to the NAIA Champions of Character Initiative. By showing respect for today's student athletes, officials, and spectators, you will help to create a positive, competitive environment. Please enjoy today's game.
And there's your starting lineup. We're ready to get this party started. Rich Aubrey along with yours truly, Tom Taylor, and Mike side and courtside here at Steve Lacey Fieldhouse. And right off of Smith-Harris Court. Sonny Smith and Dale Harris, two good ones, were they not, Coach?
Two pretty good ones,
Pretty
no doubt
good
about it.
No doubt about it. The Smith-Harris Court. Lady Buffs in their home black, orange numerals trimmed out in white. The Lady Lions out of Dayton, Tennessee, all white, red numerals trimmed out in black. Three-man crew working it, ready to get this party started here. The Lady Buffs and the Lady Lions, game 1 of 2 here. Center circle tap. We'll go 4-10s, of course, in the time clock. We'll reset the free throws after each quarter. Basketball possession to get us started here. The Lady Lions out of Bryan out of Dayton, Tennessee. Up top, we'll open up in the Lady for Lady defense. Working left side of the floor, right side of the floor. Penetration kicks down the left side, 12 on the shot clock. With it up top, penetration, left of the block, puts up the runner, and it's ripped out of her hand, and she'll keep it. That is Autumn Davis out of Murfreesboro. Baseline left, just getting started, of course. No score, 7 on the shot clock. Inbounding it. Deep on the left side, you'll go there to Brooks. Brooks back up top side to Johnson. 1 on the shot clock. Lane shot clock violation, no, they got it off in time. Rebounded Bryan. Up top, foul line, right side, step back 3, left it, bouncing around, not there. Loose ball, Lion fighting for it, Lena, but they'll get it back again, another board. Right side, looking down to the corner. Back up top with it. This will go to Davis again. Davis swings it up top side. She walked up by with it, down the paint. Dribble drive, bounce to the left side, stolen away. Picked up Jenkins, got a hand on it. Clark's got it. Will knock it loose from behind. It'll trickle out of bounds, Coach. A little sloppy early on, a little ragged, but we'll take it.
Yeah, we're only a minute in. They'll clean it up, but yeah, we played solid defense down there, but but couldn't get a rebound, and we were fortunate to force a turnover on the penetration.
Baseline right. Buffs up top. Jenkins. Give and go back to Clark. Baseline jump shot from 4. Not there. Rebounded. Coming out of the wood. It'll be Johnson. No score. Right side. I keep forgetting we got a scoreboard up on top. So I'm spoiled again by the folks here at Milligan. Inside right of the block. Nothing. Good defense by Milligan. Penetration. Cut off again. Nice defense back up top. 12 on the shot clock. Bryan looking inside. Good pesky defense by the Lady Buffs. On the floater, not there, slipped off the rim. Rebound Clark, here we go again. Left to right, the Buffs working. Right-handed dribble to the foul line. Down low to JC, can't get the, yes, just get the shot. Continuation, great feed by Clark. Basket Jenkins, chance for a three-point play for the Lady Buffs, Coach.
That was really good transition offense by Milligan. They got the ball up the floor quickly, and everybody kind of went to their spots, and great feed in there to JC, and she finishes it. Chance to get the game started with a three-point play.
And she does.
I think pressure is going to be a key in the game today. Milligan wants to press some three-quarter court. At some point, we'll see a half-court trap from Bryan.
Nice runner. Credit the basket by Autumn Davis with the left hand. She is left-handed. Myers, Lyons, Jenkins, Longmire, and Clark to 5 on the floor for the Lady Buffs. 3-2 our lead early at the 8-minute mark, first quarter. Driving left side, Meyer down to the corner. To Longmire, back up top to Clark. Had that triple-double here Wednesday night in the blowout win over Union, 85-58. Right of the block, Longmire double down, help out defense. Picked her pocket from blind side, down the floor in the steal. Quickly now to the right corner, Davis. Davis to the foul line, across the paint, walked with it, got by with it up and in. Took an extra step, but she'll get the basket. Crittenden will get the basket for Bryan. Gets their first lead of the ball game at 4-3 here. Milligan, Jenkins up top to Lightning. Down to the right side to Longmire. Inside Jenkins, nice touch, nice ball movement. Shot missed by Clark, baseline right. Tapped up, count it, fouled, nice job. Coach, great ball movement by Milligan.
Really good ball movement, and it creates some holes in that. They're trying to trap out of a zone, and if you can get the ball reversed quickly and attack it, you'll create holes. That time, the hole created an offensive rebounding opportunity. Bryan has some offensive rebounds. They haven't been able to convert. We have an offensive rebound, and now we can convert it into 3 points here if Samaj can make the free throw.
Jenna Hare checks in from Sullivan East High School. Got a good contingency back here watching Jenna from Sullivan East, including the principal, Andy Hare. Also checking in 23 will be Lexi Urban. Lexi, the sophomore out of Kingsport. So our local girls up and down the roster here. 3-point chance, got it. Clark completes the three. We lead by 2, 6-4. Clock, 7:16 to go in the period. Pressure, Milligan. Cross the timeline, bounces right side, trapped in the corner. Nice job. Running the baseline, feeds it left side. New Daly in, she walked, and we'll go the other way on the walking call to Ella Summers, a freshman out of Perth, Australia. She's an Aussie from down under. Young lady, redheaded in the middle, number 14. Turnover, basketball Milligan. Also on the floor right now, you see number 12, Kenzie Campbell, the junior out of Ottawa. Buffs by 2 first quarter. Lightning in the paint, kicks it back up top, Campbell. Campbell, quick pass in the corner, Clark runs the baseline. Puts up the floater, got it. Kissed it off the glass from 3. Nice shot, Clark. 8-4, we've doubled the score for the Lady Buffs first quarter. Cross-court pass, driving right side, crossover dribble, brings it back up top. Davis, penetration with that left hand, she can scoot, and not there, partially blocked, good defense. We got the ball, Clark. On the runner, 3-on-2 break, left side of Lyon. Lyon brings it back up top. Lightning will go to Clark. Clark will go to Urban. Lexi, crossover dribble, back up top to Lyon. Lightning down the paint, a floater, got it. We'll take it. From Elizabethton, Tennessee, we call her Lightning because she is lightning on 2 legs. She can go. 10-4 Buffs. We're undefeated on this floor so far in this season. Young season. Ball stolen away on the double team. Lyons got the pick. Lean on the push. Right side on the runner. Nice job. Great coach. Great offensive ball movement by the Milligan Lady Buffs.
Lena gets the ball from free throw line to free throw line so quickly, and it creates opportunities for people who are willing to run the floor. Longmire did a great job running the floor.
12-4 Buffs. 3-point shot. Trying to break the string by the Buffs. Not there. Rebound, the big girl in the middle. She took an extra step and walked, and yep, good call. Walked, as we say back home, a country mile. So turnover, we get the ball back. Jenna Hare checking in. Let's set the lineup. Urban, Hare, Campbell, Number 4 checking in also. That'll be Tessa Gibson. And Longmire stays on the floor, one of the starters. It's all Buffs right now at the 5.5 minute mark. 12-4 first quarter lead. Up top right side, Campbell, or rather Gibson to Urban. Urban to Campbell. Campbell to Hare. Hare bluffs the 3. Up top, looking inside. They stand a lady for lady defense. Nice screen set by Hare on the give and go. Jenna's got it. 12 on the shot clock. To Campbell. Campbell to the right wing. Floater. Got it. Nice job, Kinsey Campbell. And coaches said, I've seen enough. Defense a little lacking, and their coach says, Matt Bolin said, hold everything, Coach. Great start, but the Buffs are up 10.
Really good start, and we've already forced them to kind of move out of their buzz defense. They play that zone that allows them to trap and play high pressure, and came at that possession there straight man-to-man, and we're doing a really good job moving the ball, creating scoring opportunities.
So 14-4, 5:11 to go in the period. Our dance team's out here, our cheerleading team. Hey, congratulations to our track and field team. They go to the first meet of the season down in Oak Ridge. Our guys get first, our ladies get second in the outdoor track and field meet. Our soccer team is national runner-up, our men's soccer team, from a year ago. They got beat, and they finished 4th in the country this year. And then we have Shelby Miller and Ella May named first team all-conference volleyball.
And volleyball, man, they had a great run at the end of the season. I think it was 14 in a row. 14 matches in a row they won. It got beat in a 5-set match in the conference semifinals, and they had a great season.
So a lot of good things going on here. And I had Zach Nabel the other day, our cycling coach. They've already won just this semester 6 national championships in cycling. Little old Milligan University, I love it.
Yeah, they have unbelievable depth in the cycling program on both men's and women's side, and they rack up the accomplishments, the podium finishes every year.
I love it. Proud to be part of the Milligan University family. Left side of the floor, down to the corner, Bryan. Buffs by 10 first quarter at the 4:59 mark. Crossover dribble, cross the paint, good defense. Jenna Harris shot, not there. Big girl picks it up in the middle, puts up a little runner, misses a little bunting, out of there with it. Hare for the Lady Buffs. Jenna with the right-hand dribble. Hare into the front court. Hare down low, good feed. Inside Longmire. She'll kick it down left baseline, and she kind of stumbled a little bit, fell out of bounds, lost the ball. Picked up, it'll be quickly down the floor. This lady can go too. It'll be Davis. Back for a 3 for Bryan, not there. Rebounded, pulled down, Cyclones. And there I go. I knew it was going to happen. Buffaloes. Hare driving Jenna. Has it knocked out of her hand. Loose ball picked up by the big girl. That would be, again, Ella Summers. She'll give it to her point guard. Crossover dribble, spins her way back in the corner. She'll kick it, and she stepped out of bounds. Good call by Larry Hutchinson, the veteran official. Back on the floor, J.C. Jenkins. Back on the floor for the Lady Buffs will be Naomi Ashley, the sophomore out of Maryville. So that's set the lineup. Hare, Ashley, Jenkins. Also on the floor, Gibson and Campbell. Buffs by 10, 4:10 to go in the period. Left side, looking inside against the Lady for Lady. Up top, Gibson inside, posting up Hare. Hare follow-away jump shot, not there. Got it nicked, just partially blocked by Bryan's number 15, Kennard. Basketball, Crittenden. Up top for Bryan out of Dayton, Tennessee. Crittenden up top, 15 on the shot clock. Down the paint, puts up the left-hand shot, not there. Summers over the back, puts it up and in. Couldn't do any better than what she did, boxing out without getting the foul. Kinsey Campbell, she didn't get the foul. They got the bucket to give them, that broke a drought of about 2.5 minutes for Bryan on the point department. 14-6 Buffs. Jenna Hare up top. Looking inside, Kinsey Campbell, nothing. Clock, 15 on the shot clock. Game clock, we're at 3:18. First quarter, crossover dribble in the paint, kicks the left side. Open, Campbell fires, left it short on the 3. Out of there with it, Summers. Summers will give it off to their speedster, Autumn Davis. Davis into the front court. Davis to the left side of the floor, good defense, picked up top. We stand a Lady for Lady D. Crittenden up top, guarded by Hare. She'll go to Davis, 15 on the shot clock. Cross the paint, puts up the floater. Great defense, shot missed, out of there with it. Hare down the floor to Jenkins. Jenkins puts it up, not there, and smartly, coach, that's just smart basketball. She leaned into that girl, made her foul her. That was smart heads-up play by J.C. Jenkins.
As she was going to the basket, I could tell at half court that she was going to make that rim run, and if she got the ball, she was going to attack the basket. She did a really good job, and as you said, didn't shy away from the contact, and that earns her 2 free throws.
So free throws by J.C. Jenkins here. Let's see what first shot is up and in by J.C., the senior out of Gray grad student, averaging 21 a game. She had a career high earlier in the season of 37 points, if I remember correctly. Second shot good. Jenkins makes them both. 16-6 Milligan, 2:46 to go. Great camera work by Kaylee Hendrickson. Clock 2:46, first quarter. Milligan by 10. Have not lost in this floor. Crittenden, nice little move up and under shot. Nice play for Crittenden.
Crittenden's a really good offensive player, and she likes to turn the corner. We got to do our best to keep our feet and keep our chest between her and the basket.
Campbell with it on the arc right side of the floor. Looking inside, they go for lady defense. Driving, Campbell skims off the rim on the dribble drive, and maybe a reach over the back. Yep, I think they're going to call Campbell on a frustration foul. Missed that shot, went back to get it. Draws the foul. So for the Lady Buffs on the floor right now, you got Gibson, you've got Campbell, you've got Clark back on the floor, and Jenkins, and also our fifth one out there would be Ashley. And McKenna Myers on the floor as well. That's our 5 right now for the moment. Campbell just came off the floor. There's the ball, stolen away. Great read to steal it, driving up and in. Smart play, read that perfectly. McKenna Myers like a defensive back, intercepting the football. Got it, picked it, and took it home for the dribble drive layup. 18-8 Buffs, 2-minute mark, first quarter. Cross-court pass to Crittenden up top for Bryan. That will be Tori Brooks. Gives it off to Davis. Davis down the paint, puts up the runner, blows the layup, rebound Clark. Clark will push it for the Lady Buffs. Samaj from Oak Ridge gives it off to Myers. Myers back up top. We'll go there to Tessa Gibson. 15 on the shot clock. Inside, Clark double teamed. Left of the block, puts it on the floor, lost it, kicks it to Jenkins. Jenkins lobs across court. Gibson. Shot taken for a 3. Milligan 3, not there. Put back, not there. Ball battling, Jenkins battling for it. Out of there with it will come the Bryan Lady Lions. 18-8, 1:16 to go in the period. Driving, goes to the hole, gets the basket on the foul. The dribble drive, counted basket for Sydney Neal, the junior out of Hamilton, New Zealand. You would wonder how you get from New Zealand to Dayton, Tennessee, but she has. So.
Well, you know, we've had some people make it from New Zealand to Milligan, Tennessee. So
it's okay, right?
Apparently, there's a path.
There's a path. Yeah. Somebody's dropped some breadcrumbs to get them over here. Shot up and in by Neal. Buffs lead is at 7 now, 18-11. Lightning back in, run to the point. Lena Lyon out of Elizabeth in Tennessee. Goes left side to J.C. Jenkins out of Gray, Tennessee. Love our local girls making an impact here for the Lady Buffs. Longmire to Clark. 12 on the shot clock. To Lyon down in the corner. Longmire across the paint, puts up the shot. Nice shot. Pretty play, Coach. Lauren Longmire.
Lauren loves to go to her left, and if you don't take away her left hand, she's going to go all the way and finish.
Nice job of Longmire. Buffs back by 9. 35 seconds in the period. Up top, down to the right corner. Bluffs the 3. Penetrates, puts up the shot. Blocked by Clark. Picked up Bryan. Here's a shot top of the key. Got it. Count the basket by Kennard. 18 seconds to go in the period.
More second chance points for Bryan. And here comes the trap.
Longmire. Shot clock off. Shot good. 3-point shot. McKenna Myers drops into 3, and that'll do the first quarter. We played one. We'll come back after this. Buffs lead at 23-14. You're watching Milligan University Lady Buff basketball. Brumman Sports Shop in downtown Elizabeth with your favorite school's t-shirts, polos, or hoodies. They can put your school, church, or company's logo on lots of different styles of hats, including Nike and Richardson and now Travis Matthew. Windbreakers, sublimated shirts, pullovers, koozies. They can order for any area school and your favorite team. Dry Fit sleeveless hoodies, Nike Dry Fit t-shirts, women's and toddler sizes. You can order any uniform for any sport, including the pants or shorts from Brummett Sports Shop. And they always have a clearance rack to save you money. Plaques, trophies, medals, and ribbons, and all the engraving is done in-house. And they offer hard-to-find Letterman jackets of your favorite school for guys, ladies, and now elementary and middle school athletes too. And they offer all the different sports patches as well. Brummett Sports Shop, downtown Elizabeth, and Facebook, Instagram, website, BrummettSportsShop.com, phone 542-2321, Brummett Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton. We start the second quarter. Coach Rich Aubrey and yours truly, Tom Blaine, Mike Side, courtside. Steve Lacey Fieldhouse. Coach, great first quarter for the Lady Buffs.
It was a good first quarter. Both teams up and down the floor. Milligan had more success putting the ball in the basket, and that's the reason that we've built the lead. I was a little concerned about the rebounding early on. As the quarter went on, we got a little bit better. But good quarter offensively. Let's hope we can maintain that.
We start the second period with the possession. Lena Lyon running the point. Lightning will go right side to Myers. Hit a big three early in the first quarter. To Longmire. Longmire down to the right side. Cross the paint with a left-hand dribble. Kicks it out to Meyer. Down to the corner. Clark. Shot out of the corner. Not there. Battling for it. Out of the way will be Bryan College. They've got the basketball into the front court. Deep down the left side to Crittenden. Head fake. Runs it. Puts it up and in. Coach Wright got a great nose to the basketball up and in. Missed the first one. Bryan got the second. She has 6 points. We're led right now by Jenkins, Myers, and Clark, all with 5 each. Lead down to 7. 23-16 first half here. Men's game to follow. Down to the right corner, JC. Jenkins with it. Inside to Longmire. Back throw in. Kicks it back out the line. Open for a three. Not there. It will go out of bounds and we'll shot an air ball. We'll go the other way. 23-16 Buffs. 9:10 to go to halftime. We got to rebound them the first. We got to rebound the first period, 10-8. So that would be an area we want to definitely improve on. Up top, Summers. Summers will back mismatch against Lena. Backs it inside to Crittenden. Crittenden will go up top, and that should be a 3-second or a walk. Pick your poison, and it's a walking call on Sydney Neal out of Hamilton, New Zealand. We get the ball back.
So far, Milligan's done a great job on Tori Brooks, Bryan's best three-point shooter and their leading scorer. And it appears as if she's going to get anything today, she's going to have to put the ball on the floor and penetrate.
Line with the right side to Longmire. Back to Lena. Lightning swings it to Myers. Myers, 15 on the shot clock. The Lightning penetrates, kicks to Longmire for a three. Got it. Nice penetration. Kicked to DeLauren, and she did the rest, Coach.
She picked up where she left off. She hit a few threes the other night. Like I said, I think her confidence is growing.
Down low, bad pass, wraparound pass, stole away, JC. Jenkins got it down the floor. Clark on the fast break on the runner. Left it short, out of there with it. On the missed shot will be Neal. Neal up the floor to the right side of the floor. Lobs down left in the corner. That'll go to Stennett. Stennett across the paint. Summers, the big girl out of the right corner for a three, not there. Rebounded. Longmire. Milligan pushing to Myers. Myers crossover drill, puts it on the floor. Girl got a hand on it, knocked it loose, and stolen away. Up the floor, this is Brooks, her best and leading scorer. To Crittenden. Crittenden shot not there. Rebound, backside board. Right baseline, it's Longmire. Fast-paced game. Longmire in the corner to Myers. Myers, McKenna. Some quality minutes for the junior out of Marable. Down in the corner to JC. Lobs over the coverage to Longmire. Backside to help out on the double team. Got a hand on it. Goes out of bounds. Coach will keep it with 14 on the shot clock.
It's interesting. They have been trying to front on the post, and I think we're going to see Jenkins and Longmire and probably even Samaj Clark some down there and get themselves some opportunities in the paint.
Baseline left. It'll be Clark to inbound it. Up top to Longmire. 13 on the clock. Runner down the paint. Nice shot. Not much defense, and Lauren made him pay for it. Took it in with authority and not much defense, and we'll make it a 12-point lead here. 28-16. Davis, quick as a cat, back up top. She'll go to Johnson. Right side to number 4, Tiara King out of Gallatin. To Crittenden. Shot missed. Rebound, Lightning. Up the floor. Buffs will push it. Fast-paced. Cross court. Jenkins for a three. Got it. J.C. Jenkins. Coach, again, great ball movement, and Bryan says, hang on here. We've seen enough. Buffs, big-time ball movement, great three, great movement for Milligan.
Milligan's doing a really good job of, first of all, they've attacked the basket. You remember the play where JC took the ball to the basket and earned the free throws. But when we attack the basket and they try to collapse, we've got shooters getting ready out at the three-point line, and we've done a great job of kicking it out. So we're getting really good offensive balance, scoring in the paint, scoring on the perimeter, and right now Bryan's having a hard time guarding Milligan.
Guys, game coming up next. Again, they're undefeated here. They got the big win here against Union on Wednesday, down, 14 at halftime, and rallied to win. The big man's averaging a double-double. Tamba, he can play.
Well, I love Tamba. I really enjoy watching him play. He's got a beautiful free throw stroke. I love to see a post player who can make his free throws. I think he made 6 in a row in the last minute and a half the other night.
70-some% free throws here. We get to see him coming up next year. First half right here, Buffs lead it by a 15-point margin, 31-16 Milligan. Thanks for watching wherever you may be. As the late Rush Limbaugh would say, across the fruited plain, we averaged 2,000 views every volleyball match we did. So the product's growing. Crosser dribble Davis. Up and under against Clark. Great defense. Missed the shot. Samaj got it. Out of Oak Ridge up to Fort Longmire. On the break. Lauren into the traffic. Got knocked down, knocked loose, tied up, and it'll be a jump ball. It will be, they called a quick timeout.
Yep, from the bench, Bryan called timeout when Coach Ballant saw that Kennard was on the floor fighting for that loose ball. He called timeout to protect the possession.
So again, the record-wise, Bryan at 2-4 coming in, 3-6 overall, 2-4 in the league. We, of course, as we said, at 4-2 and 5-5, we've won 2 in a row and 4 of our last 5 under Callie Greer. Our next broadcast will be January the 4th on that Saturday. So, we have to make sure Coach Aubrey's, talk to his agent, see if he's available.
That seems like a long way away, doesn't it?
Yeah.
January 4th, but snap our fingers and we'll be there.
Yeah, a couple of weeks really, 3 weeks maybe. Possession, Bryan after the timeout, three-quarter court. Buffs up 15, 6:21 to go to halftime. Possession, the Lady Lions out of Dayton, as we've told you. Right side to Johnson. Johnson, kind of a semi-trap down in the corner. Back up top to Johnson to Davis. Davis, she walks, she sure did. Good call. Drug that pivot foot. Let's set the lineup for the Lady Buffaloes as Jenna Hare gets ready to come back in. You have Campbell, you have Longmire. Clark will go off the floor. You got Hare, Campbell, Longmire, Gibson, and Urban, your 5 on the floor. Interchanging the parts and pieces by Kylie Greer, our coach. Into the front court. Gibson works right side, gets knocked down, got tripped up, gets the ball to Campbell. Kinsey, back up top to Gibson, 17 on the shot clock. Back to Gibson, or back to Campbell rather. Inside Longmire posting up. They got a hand on it. Ball loose and bodies flying everywhere, and it's going to be possession, I think. Let's see.
I think the foul's on Bryan.
Foul, yep. We'll call it on number 5 or number 4? Number 5. Autumn Davis, loose ball foul. Possession goes, and their coach chewing on Larry Hutchins a little bit. With Larry, you get chewed a little bit. You don't get chewed a whole lot. You get just a smidge, and then he'll say enough's enough. Jenkins down to the corner, Longmire, or rather to Urban. Open, fires, not there. Rebound in the paint. Buffs keep it. Hare up top to Longmire. Lauren looking inside, goes cross court to Hare for a 3. Not there. Rebound to Longmire. Spin move into the paint, puts it up, stripped out of her hand, got it over the shoulder, save on the baseline. Great job by Longmire. Goes out of bounds. Great save by Lauren, coach. We keep the basketball.
Great hustle. Great hustle. We got ourselves a couple offensive rebounds on that possession. Nothing to show for it, but you got to appreciate the effort.
They'll call a loose ball foul Lexi Urban, so it's Bryan's basketball. Clock 5:23 first half. Milligan by 15 here. Right side of the floor, Davis down to the right corner. She'll launch a downtown 3 and got it. Oh, that was way back there. Olivia Hall, the freshman out of Soddy Daisy, Tennessee. A Volunteer State girl. Bouncing right side, Urban inside. Longmire back to Urban for a 3. Not there. Down low, Davis got it, stolen away. Buffs keep it. Great defense by Longmire to steal it. Back to Urban, they steal it right back. Down the floor quickly to King. King puts up the runner, not there. Good defense by Tessa Gibson to not allow her to get that easy layup. Goes out of bounds. Should be, it is, Buffs basketball. Back in will come for Milligan. J.C. Jenkins, Naomi Ashley, Jenna Hare on the floor. We'll finish out the 5, McKenna Myers and Tessa Gibson. Milligan by 31-19, 4:44 to go to halftime. Hare with it, left of the arc, up top. Good ball move, wide open for a 3, in and out. Rebounded by Hall. Hall for the Bryan Lady Lions for a 3, not there. Rebounded. The Buffs Myers, McKenna down the floor. Gibson for a 3, got it. Buries the 3. Tessa out of Cleveland, Tennessee, one of our seniors, drills the 3. Buffs 34-19 leaders. 4:10 to go in the first half here.
J.C. Jenkins ran the floor, and Brooks, the defender, had to make a choice, and she left the shooter open.
Nice little runner by Autumn Davis. 34-21 Milligan, 3:55 to halftime. Myers with it, right side, down to the right corner to Jenkins. Jenkins, calm, cool, and collected. Back up top to Myers. Myers will back it back out. Down in the corner to Hare. Jenna, 12 on the shot clock to Jenkins for a 3, not there. Rebounded by new young lady in number 33. That's Carly Gentry out of Sparta, Tennessee.
Tom, I don't know if you noticed, but all 10 starters in this game are from the state of Tennessee.
That's interesting.
That's a fun fact.
It is a fun fact, yep.
I was watching on TV some of the glory years of the Lady Vols, and you know, that heritage has been passed on. These young women in Tennessee love basketball, and it's a good thing.
Lady Vols undefeated right now. Here's a fun fact. Tennessee is one of the few teams, the only team in the country has both their men's and women's teams undefeated right now.
That's right.
Lady Vols playing very well under Kim Caldwell. Up top, Lady Buffs playing very well under Kylie Greer here this afternoon. Penetration Davis, right side, King. Tierra across the paint and draws a bump. Loose ball foul on Milligan. Fouls on Tessa Gibson. 3:03 to go to halftime. Milligan by 13. Men's game to follow here. Nice little crowd here today, sir.
Well, so far so good.
Yep.
We start final exams on Monday.
Wow, seems like a day they're just moving in and starting the semester.
You're exactly right about that. It goes by so quickly.
Summers misses, rebound Jenna Hare. Here out of Sullivan East, looking for help. She'll bring it to Lightning. Lightning right here in front of us. Lena across the strike. Lena reverses the dribble. She'll go back to Myers. McKenna, crossover dribble, spin in the paint, knocked loose. Picked up Davis from Bryan. Up the floor, Davis. Davis, she walked, went the other way, and that's Lena Lyons' defense calls that.
Yeah, Davis had trouble getting a handle, and while she was fumbling the ball, Lena kicked it into overdrive and caught up and made a great play.
Coming up at halftime, we'll get a preview of the men's game with our head coach, Bill Robinson. He'll come by and give us a little pregame report. Myers, crossover dribble penetration, kicks on the left side to Hare for a 3. Got it. Jenna Hare tickling the twines from way downtown to the left side. Milligan by 16 with 2:20 to go.
Again, forcing Bryan to make a choice, whether they guard the paint or guard the perimeter, and they chose paint. We hit one from the perimeter. Ball
batted around, stolen away by Lyon on a bad pass. We get the basketball. Hare with it. Jenna into the front court, right side to Jenkins. Jenkins back inside to Hare. Hare, backdoor look, nice pass, wide open. They're exploiting the holes in the defense. Big job. 18-point lead now. 1:50 to go to halftime. Great ball movement, unselfish basketball by the Lady Buffaloes. High post, right side on the arc will be Tori Brooks. Left side, King shoots a 3, not there. Pulled down Lena. Lightning up the floor. She'll push it. Lightning will go left side to Myers. Myers, McKenna back up top to Lyon. Lightning penetration, kicks in the corner. JC head fake into the paint. Puts up a floater, got it. 12-foot jump shot. Nice assist by Lyon, a nice bucket by J.C. Jenkins, and it's hammer time. We're up by 20. 41-21, 1:13 to go to halftime. We've got the pedal metal, coach. We ain't letting up.
Offense has looked good.
Summers with a shot, makes it for the big girl.
Nice diagonal pass inside to Summers. She kept the ball nice and high, didn't give anybody a chance to get a hand on it.
Myers with it up top, right side in the corner to J.C. Jenkins cross-court pass to Hare. Hare head fake. Jenna in the paint. Jenna fall away shot from 12, not there. And a loose ball foul on who? Let's see. Will be on them. We're staying on this end. No, we're not staying on this end. We're moving.
Yeah, I think it's on Naomi.
Yep, you're right, Coach. Ashley. Longmire back in. Clark back in.
I never worried about fouls committed going after an offensive rebound. If you get a foul because you're going after an offensive rebound,
you're okay with that.
That's all right.
Yep. Coach said, you'll stay in. You're okay. Right side. Trap. 35 seconds to go in the half. Differential on the clock is 15 seconds. We'll get the new clock. Now it's 4 seconds differential. 34 game clock. Was 30 on the shot clock. Milligan, a rock-solid first half, as Coach said. 41-23, Lady Buffs. Lyon. And she's done it by interchanging the pieces and parts. The subs have come in and played just as well as the starters, which is a very good thing to have. Lyon with it up between the rings. Back to Lena, 12, now 11 on the shot clock. Lightning back up top to Myers. Myers to Jake, or to Longmire. To Lyon. Lyon to Clark. Ball deflected, stolen away. And now down the floor, a foul on, I think, Lena. It is Lightning with a loose ball foul.
Probably not a bad foul.
Nope.
She took it in the open court, not in the bonus. So now they've got to reset and inbound it, and we have a chance to set our defense.
3 seconds, shot clock's off. Crittenden will let one fly, not there. Fouled by Myers with 0.3 to go, and she'll shoot three. Ashlyn Crittenden. I've struggled with that one, Coach. Crittenden. C-R-I-T-T-E-N, Crittenden.
Crittenden, I think. I was more worried about the foul on the three-point shooter.
I'm just going to call her Ashlyn.
Yeah, there you go.
So I don't embarrass myself anymore.
There you go.
There you go. First shot missed. Second shot missed. So it's not hurt us. She gets one more. Milligan rock solid first half here. Gets that third one to roll around, go in for. And we're up 17, and that's your first half of basketball. Milligan out of the gate. A rock solid first half. We'll come back and talk about it at the break. Halftime. Milligan 41, Bryan 24. You're watching Milligan University Lady Buffalo basketball.
In a world where clutter, trash, and debris threaten your property, one man is ready to save the day. He's Container Man, your dumpster delivery superhero. Need to clear out your garage? Call Container Man. Remodeling your home? Call Container Man. Demolition waste taking over your job site? Call Container Man. From minor to major projects, Container Man has the perfect size dumpster for every task. With lightning fast delivery and the customer service of a locally owned company, he will help you restore order to your world. When you're ready to fight clutter, trash, and debris, call Container Man.
This is Pastor Mark Fowler, and we want to invite you to be with us at Pleasant Beach Baptist Church sometime soon. And we're thankful for what God is doing, and we've had visitors almost every week. We have so many people that God is using His Word to accomplish a work in their life. And we want you to come. I think about our society today, and there's a lot of talk about the negative aspects and generations and what's missing and what we're going to do and how do we face this social issue and how do we face that social issue, and that is always the buzz, and if we're not careful, we talk like God doesn't have an answer. 2 Timothy chapter 3 we looked at the other night together in our church, and it reminds us that yes, in the last days there's going to be some difficult things come, dangerous times, but the antidote is always God's Word. And so what we're trying to do is to provide Bible answers for today's tough questions. And we're building Believers by the Book. So we want your family to come. We're thankful to have a Sunday school hour and a junior church and master clubs and a youth group and all those things going on. But what we're trying to accomplish is to get the Word of God into the hearts and minds of God's people.
These are the hands that planted the seed and pulled the weeds and fixed the engine and harvested the crop and loaded the truck. But of all these hands do, nothing is more important than being a good neighbor. From the farm to Food City, local produce is all in a day's work.
Back at halftime, Lady Buffs lead it 41-24. Coach Rich Aubrey, yours truly Tom Turner, Mike Stein courtside here at Steve Lacey Fieldhouse and Smith Harris Court. And so let's take a look at the stats. We'll see what we got. 41-24. J.C. Jenkins, coach, brings that lunchbox. Here we go. Just another day at the office. 10 points, quiet 10 points, but another great first half for J.C. Jenkins.
Yeah, she's made a couple of twos. She's hit a three. She's got 3 free throws, and J.C. just she knows how to score. As you mentioned, that she's always calm, cool, and collected. She plays at a really good pace.
Shows no emotion. I told her the last time I had her on, I said, remind me of a guy named Bird. Just plays.
Yep.
And plays it well. She has 10. What is the stat jumps out at you that shows that we're up by 17 points right now at halftime?
You can look at shooting percentages. We're shooting 49% from the floor, and they're shooting 33%. But you kind of go beyond those to we're moving the ball, distributing the ball. We've got multiple people who've scored. Jenkins with 10, Longmire 9, a few others with 5, and so on. Whereas Bryan's leading scorer, Tori Brooks, coming into the game, she has yet to score. Now, Brooks is not the kind of player that needs to score 25 for them to win, but she also can't have a goose egg.
Yeah, you got to have something.
You know, we've done a really good job of limiting her opportunities, and when you can take one key player away, sometimes it makes it harder on the others. And I think we had a really good defensive first half. In contrast, we're making it easy for each other. I think Milligan's doing a really good job sharing the ball. And, we had 11 assists on our 16 field goals. That's pretty good. When you're assisting on 2 out of 3, more than 2 out of 3, that's a really good number. That's one of the indicators that I used to always look for. If we can get an assist on 2 out of every 3 field goals, that means we're moving the ball and we're sharing the ball.
So you look at these two stats. Again, we're up at 17 at halftime. Points in the paint, Milligan 20, Bryan 16. Points off turnovers, Coach. We got 16 points off turnovers. They've got 3 points. That's a big differential.
Yeah, well, we've been able to force live ball turnovers, which gives us opportunities to get out in the open floor and run. And that's where Lena Lyon can do some of her best damage. She's got 3 assists, and if I remember correctly, I do think all of those came in open court situations. So the turnovers and being able to convert those into points, that's another way to influence that possession equation and to put it in your favor.
Some other things going on in the Milligan campus. We love promoting the land of the Buffaloes. Again, the men's and women's indoor track and field team competed Wednesday at the Ben Martin First Chance Meet at Oak Ridge, hosted by Oak Ridge High School. And so the Buffs come out with 17 top 3 finishes and 6 victories in the events. Buffalo men's team finished atop the team standings. The ladies came away as runner-ups. You had Alyssa Biarzi. I'm sorry.
She's from Australia, and she is a fine runner and an excellent student.
And Ellen Mary Kearney and Bryn Woodall have already qualified for the NAIA Indoor Track and Field Championships later on in the season. Is that not
first time, first race of the season, and they've already qualified.
We'll take that first time out. So,
of course, we have to acknowledge it does come on the heels of their cross-country season, so it's not like they've been lying around on the couch.
Exactly.
They've been doing work.
Yeah. So they just switch gears. They go from cross-country now to indoor track and field and doing it very well. They're back at it today, as a matter of fact, in Winston-Salem at the Winston-Salem College kickoff this weekend. And so good luck to our cross-country, or our men's indoor and women's indoor track and field team. Chris Lane just got nominated to go into the Carter County Sports Hall of Fame, our great track and field coach. Then our young ladies, we talked earlier, Ella Maiden, senior middle blocker and junior outside hitter, Shelby Miller, recognized by the American Volleyball Coaches Association, named to the 2024 All-Region team. How about that? That's incredibly neat honor for our girls of our athletic programs.
No question about it.
Yep. And here's Coach Lane. There's the article. He'll be inducted to Carter County Sports Hall of Fame, the 2025 class. Been a staple in Milligan. He has seen a trio of team national championships in cross country. He's won it men's twice, women's once, 17 individual national champions across 3 disciplines while he's been the head coach. And listen to this, 169 NAIA All-Americans under Coach Chris Lane.
Impressive numbers.
Wow.
They do a great job. You talk about a program that reloads every year. That's exactly what they do. They reload. Had great finishes at the cross-country nationals. The men finished second. The women finished 4th. Overall, we were the top program, and it's just a tribute to Coach's knowledge and the work that he and those student athletes put in, and we're very happy for them, and they represent us so well.
Halftime, Lady Buffs lead at 41-24. More from Steve Lacy Fieldhouse. You're watching Milligan University Lady Buffalo basketball. The Eagle Center, downtown Elizabethton, great antique store. Why come shop at the Eagle Center?
We just have so many unique things that tell a story, that add character to your home and conversation, and there's something new to look at every single day. Every time you come in, you won't see the same thing twice, and it's just a good place to shop for those unique gifts.
What's the saying you always use, the cliche?
Things tell a story when people no longer can.
That's it.
We have a building full of things that are just designed to tell stories.
Absolutely. 2 floors, over 50 vendors. Hours are open.
We're open 10 to 5, Monday through Saturday.
Closed on Sundays for the Lord's Day.
That's right.
And you have gift cards too, right?
We have gift cards available.
Yep. The Eagle Center, downtown Elizabeth, one of our great sponsors here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. Be loyal, buy local, and shop at the Eagle Center in downtown Elizabethton.
Thank you, Tom.
Back at halftime, we're joined, our brand new president of Milligan University. Tell everyone who you are, sir.
My name is Stephen Wares.
Stephen Wares, graduate
2010 with an MDiv.
2010. Cool, before you even get the president, because you're a visionary, obviously. Cool things you remember about being a student at Milligan University?
Well, first off is the view here. This is a beautiful part of the country to be in, and I can't think of a better place to be long-term than this.
I call the campus a Norman Rockwell picture. You come in spring, it's beautiful. Fall's beautiful. Winter, a little bit of snow, it's beautiful. Summertime is beautiful. Just a beautiful campus. A lot of kids doing great things here in Milligan. So our athletics obviously is where we are promoting this. But tonight, you see a lot of talented young people going to put on the Christmas concert, which is, in my opinion, second to none anywhere in the country. It is a really awesome night tonight.
Yeah, this is going to be my first time there, and I'm quite excited. And to get to see our students play this well at basketball and play that well in a concert tonight. We got students who do lots of things here.
And we do them well at Milligan University. So you came on board when, officially?
July 1st was my first day.
So you're trying to, you're in a learning curve. We understand that. But you're looking around and you see things, and so you're a visionary. Where would you like to take this after the baton's been passed from Dr. Greer?
Yeah, so Dr. Greer has built a number of things that are successful. Academic programs, sports teams, and I see my job as coming in to build out the infrastructure to support the success we've already got. So I'm looking at ways we need to expand physical infrastructure on campus, ways we need to resource academic programs and athletic programs. So I'm trying to, it's going to take a little while to figure that out.
Sure. The reputation this school has across the country, really, it's unbelievable. A school of 1,200 kids or thereabouts. But, I mean, you mentioned Milligan athletically and academically. It instantly opens doors. That's because of the great tradition here, and where we're going to take this thing in the future. But Milligan has a fantastic reputation, does it not?
Oh, yeah. We produce excellent students, but people know that our students, our graduates, are people of character, and that matters.
Absolutely. You come to Milligan, all the coaches will tell me when I interview them, we're looking for that special Milligan student. We're a Christian university. We're unashamedly a Christian university, and so that plays into it. We don't beat you over the head with the Bible, but by the same token, when you come here, you know you're going to come to a Christian university with chapels and different things. So, and I love that. I'm all about promoting that. So you're on board, getting ready to see your first concert tonight, Christmas concert, taking in some basketball games. You're just kind of going around checking a little bit of everything, right?
I am, and I'm flying to Texas tomorrow. So.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you. Welcome
Yeah,
aboard.
thank you.
We're looking forward to talking to you a lot, promoting. It's all positive. We want to promote this university as much as we can in every facet. There's a lot of good things going on there. We want to tell everybody about it.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you. Welcome aboard.
Thanks.
Yes, sir. Our new president, again, Stephen Wares, President Wares. Love it, love it, love it. Quick break. We'll be right back. We're here. We're ready to go for the second half. Buffs lead at 41-24. You're watching Milligan University Lady Buff basketball. Dan's Barbecue.
We care about our product, and we do it all ourselves in-house. I make all the rub, all the sauce, and the reason I got in barbecue is I'm pretty much obsessed with it. I went to college for drafting, but when the economy crashed, I got laid off and ended up opening in 2010, and I've been doing it full-time ever since.
Hours are open?
We're open Tuesday through Saturday. We're open on weekdays 11 to 8 and Friday and Saturdays till 9 p.m.
How do we find you on social media?
My Facebook page, Big Dan's East Tennessee Barbecue. I got somebody working on a website, but it's not ready yet.
And then the phone number is?
423-542-2272, and we're in the third block downtown on the left.
There you go. One of our great sponsors of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Lewis Sports Show, Big Dan's Barbecue in downtown Elizabethton.
After a long, hard day at work, all you want to do is relax at home, right? But how can you possibly relax when your home's not comfortable? If you want to feel more comfortable at home, give Advanced Heat Pump Systems a call today. With over 30 years of experience and the most innovative solutions, you can rest assured that Advanced Heat Pump Systems will make your home more comfortable. Give them a call today, 926-2665, or visit them online at advancedheatpump.com.
Back at Steve Laceyville now, Coach Rich Aubrey back with us. Coach, enjoyed talking to he's pretty sharp. He didn't know what I was going to ask him. I just met him in 10 seconds and set him in front of the microphone, and he's sharp. I like him.
I've told people that you don't have to be around Stephen very long before you realize he's really intelligent.
Yeah.
But then when you stay or hang around with him a little longer, you find out not only is he intelligent, he's wise, his great spirit, and he's really excited to be at Milligan, and we're very fortunate to have him here.
Yep. Our new president, of course, Dr. Greer's right over here too, the outgoing president. He's still around. He didn't disappear. But
he serves as chancellor. He helps quite a bit with fundraising, and has always been available to President Wares to help us move into the next phase of Milligan's history.
We push athletics, and that's why we're here. But Coach, you know this as well as I do. There's so many good academic things going on in Milligan that we want to start trying to showcase more of that too, because folks need to know our product is outstanding, second to none in my opinion, and so we're doing a lot of good things here academically too.
I could talk all day about those things. I'm very fortunate to move in those circles now here at Milligan, and we just have an outstanding faculty. They're so dedicated to what they do, well qualified, but most importantly, really invested in our students. And our student body is top notch, and we're grateful for all the work they do in the classroom and preparing them. They're gonna make the world a better place.
Absolutely.
They're already making the world a better place, but they'll do that even more when they leave here.
Absolutely. Well said, sir. Second half, here we go. Lena Lyon, Lauren Longmire, McKenna Meyer, Samaj Clark, and J.C. Jenkins will get it started. Inbounding in front of us right here will be Kelsey Johnson, the freshman out of Chattanooga. Lady Buffs by 17. Can we maintain the edge here? Get us a big W and stay undefeated here at our place. Down low, a little cut across the middle. Tori Brooks, the senior, gets her first points of the ball game. I guarantee you, Coach, at halftime he said, get the ball to our leading scorer, and he did to start the game, or start the half, rather.
Yep, and now they come out in the trap.
Jenkins up top to Clark. Clark fakes left, goes right, cut off on the left wing, down the baseline to Lyon. Lead in the paint, back up top. Longmire, 12 on the shot clock, 3. Shot an air ball. It's Bryan basketball. 41-26 Milligan, 9:28 to go, third quarter. Men's game coming up next. Crittenden will go to Brooks. They get her the ball. They say, we want her to have the basketball. Davis driving left to block, cut off. In the paint. Bad pass, loose ball. She gets it back. Johnson for a 3. Got it. Kelsey Johnson out of Chattanooga buries a 3. And they've cut it to a 41-29 lead now.
Yeah, and they show a little full court pressure here. The 2-2-1 press. Milligan gets through it.
Longmire swings it to Clark. Samaj for a 3. Got it. Drained the 3. Silky smooth.
Great answer. Took the ball to the left, made sure it got back to the other side. Open 3.
Samaj, the junior out of Oak Ridge. Crittenden down low, puts up the shot. Not a good one because great defense by Clark. She got the ball on the rebound. On the missed shot to Myers. Myers with it up top. Milligan by 15, third quarter. Up top to Lightning. Lena will go to Longmire. Lauren back to Clark. 15 on the shot clock. Up top to Jenkins. Inside to Longmire. Backs her way in. Tries to put up the shot. Stripped out of her hand. Here we go the other way. On a steal by Brooks. Brooks for Bryan. Right side of the floor. Leaves it to Johnson for a downtown 3. Misses that one. Hit the lip of the rim. Out of there with it was JC. Jenkins with the board. JC leads it with 10 points here in the ball game. Driving, puts up the floater. Shot not there. Tapped up. It'll be out of there. Johnson by Bryan. Fast-paced start here. Down the right side of the floor to Brooks. Brooks will launch a 3. Not there. Rebounded. Clark. Milligan. Right side to Myers. Myers down to the right corner. Crossover dribble. Put it out in front of the defender. She flicked it loose, and it'll stay Milligan basketball with 22 on the shot clock. Milligan by 15 at the 7:45 mark in the third. Up top to Lightning. She'll go left side to Clark. Inside to Longmire. Lauren puts it up. Not there. Rebounded Davis. Davis will go quickly for Bryan. Here's Brooks. Guarded by Myers. From Baxter, Tennessee. Torrey Brooks backs her way in, can't get the shot. Goes back up top to Stinnett. Back to Torrey Brooks, 10 on the shot clock. Brooks will step back 3, not there. Out of there with it off the back rim, hard rebound, Longmire. Lauren right side of the floor, crossover dribble. Down the paint, kicks in the corner. Myers for a 3, got it. Nice shot by McKenna Myers, the junior out of Maryville. 47-29, Milligan, third quarter. Up top, ball deflected. JC got a handle on it. It stays Bryan basketball. Coach, we're contesting every pass. We really played some stingy defense today.
Yeah, I would agree. And a good answer. Bryan came out with really good energy. Had a couple successful possessions early in the half, but we've really responded. And a couple big threes by Clark and Myers to get us going here in the second half.
47-29. Up top, Stinnett. Stinnett will go to Johnson, or check that to Neal, who's now in. To Crittenden, driving, can't get it to go. Over her back, will go the other way. Missed a shot, went back to get it over the back of Naomi Ashley. Good call. Tell by her body language, she didn't like that call. It's her third foul on her, too.
Yeah, I'd say that's probably the thing that probably most upsets her is that her third, but she's staying in the game.
Longmire inbounds it to Myers. Now to Gibson. Tessa looking for help into the front court. She'll go. Myers, a floater at the free throw line. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Nice shot by McKenna, rather. Bust back by 20. We weathered a run here early. 49-29, third quarter at the 6:12 mark. Backdoor cut, puts it up and in. Wide open, backdoor look to Neal. So Neal gets her point.
If you catch a team in a trap, a diagonal pass is dangerous, and it can create a layup like that.
Gibson into the front court to break the press, goes left side to Ashley. Ashley driving, kicks it back to Gibson. 14-foot jump shot, not there. Rebounded by Crittenden. She'll bring it out of there for the Lady Lions out of Dayton. Right side, right back to her in the give and go. Down the paint, cuts across the paint, gets back up top to Stennett. Stennett down the paint, puts up a runner, draws the foul on Clark. So your lineup right now is Gibson and Atchley and Myers and Clark and Longmire. With two getting ready to check in, and here they come. Jenna Hare will come in and Kinsey Campbell back in. So, Coach, the parts and pieces have been interchangeable today, and our bench has answered.
Kylie has continued to develop that bench, which is a really good thing. First of all, in any individual game, you don't want to find yourself in the fourth quarter and your best players don't have their legs under them. But secondly, over the course of the season, it's really important to develop a deep bench. Again, it allows people to remain fresh and keep their legs. But then, if you get a sprained ankle, you're not having to put somebody in the game who's never been in the game. You have people who are seasoned, who've gotten good minutes and are ready to go.
Ball came our way. Coach got to touch the game ball. It's going to be Longmire, who's dripping with perspiration right here in front of us, inbounding it to Gibson. We're working hard out here on the floor, and the score shows it. That one sails out of bounds and goes the other way. That was tipped.
There was some conversation there over on the sideline about whether it was tipped or not.
It was tipped, but they get the ball back. We don't arbitrarily throw the ball out of bounds, so it got tipped. Anyway, they got the ball. They missed that one. Up top will be Neal. Neal will go Stennett. Stennett, crossover dribble, driving left to block. That should be, she was moving, dropped that left shoulder on the dribble drive, right shoulder on the dribble drive, and she'll be called for the foul. Naomi Atchley will get the foul. To the free throw line will go Leah Stennett, the freshman out of Gallenberg. So everybody on this roster for this team, with the exception of Summers out of Australia and Neal out of New Zealand, are Tennessee ladies, which is really impressive. Shows you caliber basketball we have here in the Volunteer State.
Yeah, I'll tell you, girls high school basketball across this state is really good, and it's again, I think it's a tribute to the legacy Coach Summit created there at UT, and kids want to play.
Campbell on the drive. She'll be fouled by Tiara King out of Gallatin. Possession, Lady Buffaloes actually to put it in play right here in front of us. So Naomi will inbound it. Clock time, 5:05 to go, third quarter. Buffaloes by 15, 49-34. Gibson trapped. Looking for help, swings up top to Hare. Hare kicks it to Atchley. Good ball movement. Inside, Longmire. Longmire right side, Campbell or Gibson for a three. Not there. Went off the hand, I think, of one of the Buffs, and they'll get the ball.
Yeah, I think Jenna Hare got a piece of that as it on its way out of bounds.
4:49, third quarter. Milligan by 15. JC getting ready to check back in here. Down to the corner. To King. King inside, deflected. Good hustle by Gibson. Got a handle, the race to try and save it. Is out of bounds, and they'll keep it. Good hustle, Coach, by Tessa Gibson.
Yeah, both Tessa and Jenna Hare were going after that ball and got there just a split second late. A little too late to keep it in play.
Baseline right, inbounding it will be Kennard. Inside to Summers, and it'll get knocked off her hand. She'll keep it. Shot clock at 16 here in the third quarter. 49-34 Milligan. 4:34 to go in the third. Baseline left, inbounding Kennard to Summers. Summers will back her way in. Puts a little jump hook shot, misses. Good defense by Hare, and it goes out off of Summers' hand. And good job on the box out by Jenna. We'll get the basketball. So it's Hare and Atchley and Gibson and Campbell, and should be Jenkins. It is our fifth player. Clock 4:28, third quarter. Milligan by 15. Atchley looking at pressure here. She'll give it off to Tessa. 2-2-1 press. Right side of the floor to break it with the right hand, flying down the floor and loses the ball. Down on the floor, battling for it. It'll go out of bounds. Who gets it?
Milligan keeps it.
Milligan keeps it. The clock at 15 on the shot clock. And Lexi Irvin getting ready to check in.
We were about a split second away from a 10-second call there. Their press got us going backwards for a minute. Fortunately, Tessa got it moving forward pretty quickly, and we were able to cross just in time.
Jenkins trying to get inside the hair to thread the needle, deflected, stolen away. Picked up by Bryan. Men's game coming up next. Driving down the paint, Brooks, and can't get the shot. It looked good. Must have got her the body because she tried to put the shot up, and Tessa blocked it.
Yeah,
Pretty as you please, but I guess the body got her. She'll go to the free throw line.
Brooks is trying to assert herself here in the second half. She's got a 2 and a 3, and now she'll try to get some free throws.
MILLIGAN Bryan, number 5, Autumn Davis.
Possession, Urban. Lady Buffaloes down in the corner. Lexi will circle back out. And Brooks challenged her once, twice, and she finally threw it off her foot, off her leg. We'll keep it. 3:48 to go, third quarter. Milligan leads at 49-35. We're here at Steve Lacy Fieldhouse. Trying to make it 3 in a row, and 5 out of our last 6. We're on our way, but a lot of basketball left. Side court entry here, looking for a cutter up top to Urban. Urban inside to Jenkins, and a loose ball foul away from the basketball. 12 will be the guilty party. That would be Sydney Neal, the junior out of Hamilton, New Zealand. Possession Buffs, clock at 20 on the shot clock. Campbell inbound to baseline left, looking. Goes into Hare. Hare falling out of bounds, had to throw it back into play, and does inadvertently to Tierra King, who runs down the floor and gets a layup. So Campbell inbound. Here comes the press again, 2-2-1. See if we can break it again. Campbell up the floor. We do to JC. Right side to Campbell. Kinsey. Back to JC. Jenkins. And a reach and a foul. Nope, a 3-second call on Milligan. Don't see that called much, do you?
No, you don't, especially on that kind of possession. I thought there was going to be a foul called on the ball, but
I will say this, that was a quick three. Quick.
I'll admit I got caught ball watching. I wasn't watching the paint. I was waiting to see what JC was going to do with it.
Turnover, Milligan, possession, Bryan. 12-point lead, 3:20 to go, third quarter. Davis into the front court. Right side to Stinnett. Stinnett up top being challenged by Longmire. Sliding right with it, good defense to Davis. Ball knocked loose, stolen away. Clark back in, stole it. Picked up Longmire, knocked it loose anyway, and she got it. Lightning's back in. Lyon with it up top. She'll go to Myers. Myers played very well today. Had a good game for McKenna.
Yep, she's in double digits already. Big defensive play by Clark down at the other end, too.
McKenna working on player of the game, and whistle away from the ball. 8 seconds on the shot clock. It's going to be on Bryan. Let's set the offense for the Lady Buffs. Clark, Jenkins, Lyons, Longmire, and Myers, your 5 on the floor. Baseline right. Inbounding it to JC. Jenkins will back it back out. She'll give it to Longmire. Longmire right side to Myers. Back in the corner to Jenkins. 13 on the shot clock. JC. Penetration. Jenkins. Little spin move. Sweet. Missed a shot. Hit the back of the rim. Out of the way to King. King will give it off to Brooks. Bryan brings it. Trying to make a run here. 2:25 third quarter. We're up 12. We've led by as much as 21 here in the ball game. We're at one point. 49-29. They've reeled off 8 unanswered. Driving Brooks, puts up the shot, got it. Tori Brooks cuts it to 10. We've cut it in half. 2:10 to go, third quarter. Lightning up the floor, Lena. Down the floor to Clark. Clark left side of the floor. Picks up the dribble to the trailing Lions. Gets knocked down. Ball picked up. King. King into the front court. Tierra. King cross court. She'll go to Brooks. Brooks on the drive. Good cutoff defense by Clark. Shot off balance. Not there. Great job of Samaj. And a jump ball called. It'll be Milligan basketball. Coach, great defense by Clark.
She did a great job keeping her chest between Brooks and the basket, and then fought for the rebound.
Crittenden back in for the Bryan Lady Lions here. Longmire to JC into the front court to break the press. Now she's trapped. So dribble out of that trap and gets a knock loose, stolen away by Stinnett. Down the floor, stolen right back Longmire in the interception. She deflected and got it. Lauren in the corner to Clark. Clark looking inside, nothing, goes back to Longmire. Longmire driving, goes right side to Myers. Myers in the floater, good. Nice job of McKenna Myers. Good ball movement, Milligan.
Good patience, too. We could have rushed one there, and we didn't. We took our time and got a good one.
Lightning got a handle on that one. It goes out of bounds. They'll keep it, but good defense by Lions. Clock at 1:12 to go, third quarter. 51-39 Milligan. So we said trying to make it 3 straight and 5 out of our last 6. We're getting a little mojo going here. Heading into the Christmas break. Up top to Stinnett. Stinnett crossover dribble driving. Stinnett puts up the shot, not there. Samaj got her with the foul. She'll shoot 2 here. Stinnett, the freshman out of Gatlinburg.
I tell you, this last minute 7 of the third quarter is pretty important. Bryan, I'm sure, would like to get it into single digits. And if Milligan can maybe add just a little bit to the lead, we'll be able to play relaxed in the fourth quarter.
First shot is up and it rims out. On the block defensively are Longmire and Jenkins. One more shot, got it. 51-40. Buffs by 11. Minute to go, third quarter. Right side Myers, left side Myers with it, driving McKenna under the basket, kicks it back out to Clark. Clark back to Myers. Myers right baseline, back to Clark. Shot wide open for a 3, not there. Rebound, good job of Lena Lyons in the traffic to get that one. Smallest player on the floor, back to Clark. Clark head fake. Driving, Clark has it knocked out of her hand and picked up by Davis and the Lady Lions. 35 seconds to go in the period. Lions, Autumn Davis makes the basket. 51-42, they've cut it to 9. We've had a 20-point lead here. Jenkins, back up top to line. Down to the corner, Myers for a 3, not there. Backside board Jenkins, nope. Picked up Davis, here we go. Davis into the front court. Autumn Davis, shot clock off, down to 8 seconds to go in the period. Davis driving. Davis puts it up, blows the lab, great defense line, out of there with it. Here comes JC. She gets a shot, it counts, and it goes. Hit the lip of the rim. Third quarter in the books, we come back with the fourth. It's a different ball game. They've cut it to 9. 51-42. Back after this, you're watching Milligan University Lady Buffalo basketball. Brumman Sports Shop in downtown Elizabeth with your favorite school's t-shirts, polos, or hoodies. They can put your school, church, or company's logo on lots of different styles of hats, including Nike and Richardson and now Travis Matthew. Windbreakers, sublimated shirts, pullovers, koozies. They can order for any area school and your favorite team. Dry fit sleeveless hoodies, Nike dry fit t-shirts, women's and toddler sizes. You can order any uniform for any sport, including the pants or shorts from Brumman Sports Shop. And they always have a clearance rack to save you money. Plaques, trophies, medals, and ribbons, and all the engraving is done in-house. And they offer hard-to-find Letterman jackets of your favorite school for guys, ladies, and now elementary and middle school athletes too. And they offer all the different sports patches as well. Brumman Sports Shop, downtown Elizabeth, and Facebook, Instagram, website, BrummanSportsShop.com, phone 542-2321, Brumman Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton. There's our great dance team of cheerleaders on the screen between quarters. Coach, she's tightened up a little bit here. It's a whole different ball game. We've cut it to 20 down to 9 they have. So we're still in the lead, but they've got the momentum, and see if we can change that. Jenkins has 10. Myers has 12 to lead us. They have nobody in double digits. What's the stat that jumps out at you after 3 quarters?
Well, I tell you, we shot 30% in that quarter and had a few more turnovers. So, we only scored 10 points. Not a good offensive quarter for us. And we're going to have to get back on track here in the fourth.
So Davis will start it for Bryan. Here we go, the final 10 minutes of this basketball game. It's a 9-point lead now. Brooks, good defense, couldn't get the 3 off. To Stinnett. Stinnett down the paint. Stinnett up and under, shot not there. Who's got it? She gets her own rebound. Back up top to Davis, knock loose, stole away Longmire. Great job of Lauren on the steal. Longmire has it stolen right back with contact, no call. We'll go down the left side of the floor to Crittenden. She'll drive, the lefty. Jump shot, left it short. Clark, great defense. She had a driving lap. She made her pull back and shoot it. That's out of respect defensively for Clark. And a foul's going to be on number 11. That'll be her third. That is Olivia Hall.
That's Samaj's 10th rebound of the game, and she's not having her typical scoring night so far, but she's found other ways to contribute.
Lightning can't get across. Okay, 10-second violation. We'll go back the other way.
Yeah, that's the second time they've got us going backwards. The last time we were able to get it across just in time. That time we weren't so fortunate.
Clock, 9:14 to play. Again, possession, Bryan. 51-42. 9:12 to play in the ball game. Davis, Stinnett. Davis. Down to the corner to Gentry. 17 on the shot clock.
Milligan's gone to a zone here to start the fourth. I think is a good change.
They're trying to figure it out a little bit.
Yeah, they don't have any rhythm right now.
4 seconds on the shot clock. Stinnett throws one up and got one. At the last second of that 30-second shot clock, she gets it. Cuts it to 7 now, fourth quarter. Line with it up top. Lightning. Men's game to follow here. Down to the corner, right side of the floor, rather to Myers. She's double teamed and trapped, looking for help. And now a timeout called by Milligan. Clock at 8:25 to play, 51-44. We led it at one point, 49-29. You can do the math. We've scored 2, and they've scored a bunch.
Yeah, and again, we seem to have lost our offensive rhythm. Credit to Bryan. They've been aggressive defensively the whole game. But, for the first two quarters and maybe 4 or 5 minutes, we had answers. We were playing with confidence, and all of a sudden we seem to have lost that. So I think this is a good timeout, first of all, to keep possession. And secondly, maybe to give us a chance to get a little organized, get one to go in the basket.
So as a coach, you're over there, not much you can do on the court. How do you as a coach get their confidence back?
Well, I think what you want to do on the rest of this possession is make sure the ball gets in the right hands. We want Lauren or JC or Samaj to get a good touch, make the defense react, and then somebody's going to get a good shot from that as long as we can make that happen.
Clark will inbound in front of the Milligan bench. We have 13 on the shot clock. Up top the Lions, Lightning with the basketball. She'll penetrate. Nope, she'll move it up. She'll go to Clark. 7 on the shot clock. Back to Lyon. Lyon will go back to Clark. To Longmire. Shot not there. Rebounded. We avoid the shot clock, and Jason got the ball. Shot clock violation. We avoided it. On the floater, Lyon. Air ball not there. Partially tipped by Tori Brooks. Picked up. Right side of the floor. Brooks for a downtown 3. Got it. Big time shot by Tori Brooks, the senior out of Baxter, Tennessee. Cuts it to 4. Left side of the floor, Jenkins. Jenkins down the paint, puts up the shot. In and out. But she'll get 2. Across the paint. Good job by Jenkins to draw the foul.
Yeah. Would have been nice for that one to drop in, but a good job by JC to earn a trip to the free throw line. Chance to get some points.
Got an 18-2 run by Bryan. Lions out. Ashley comes in. J.C. Jenkins shooting a 2-shot opportunity here. First shot is up and in by J.C. Jenkins. One more shot. Got them both. 53-47 Milligan. So far, withstanding the run by Bryan, we still lead by 6. Clock at 7:34 to play. A lot of time. Left side, Brooks for a 3. Air ball that time. Clark's got it. Battling for it underneath the basket, and Samaj has got it. Good job, Clark. Then lost the handle, and belly slid out of bounds trying to save it. Good hustle by Samaj. We'll go back the other way with on the floor, Jenkins, Clark, Longmire, Ashley, and your 5th Buffalo will be Myers, McKenna Myers. Possession, Bryan. 7:21 to go. Clock moving here. Double team in the corner. Stole away. Good job by Myers and Clark. And then a loose ball foul coming up the floor by Kelsey Johnson. Coach, great trap, great play defensively. Get that ball away from him.
A little subtle change that Coach Greer made here really paid off. She put Ashley in for Lena Lyon, which makes our 1-3-1 bigger. And when you have some good length across the middle of that 1-3-1, it's hard to pass over it. We got a trap in the corner, able to get a tip, and McKenna came up with the steal.
Myers with it up top. To Clark. Back to Meyer. 20 on the shot clock. 3-point shot, Clark. Not there. Rebounded. Nice job up and in by Naomi Ashley. Nice putback. Offensive stick back by Ashley. Naomi, the sophomore out of Maryville. Big basket there. 55-47. Keeps them 8 points away from us right now. To Stennett. Stennett inside the paint. Goes to Neal. Back to Brooks. 15 on the shot clock. Brooks will launch a three. Got it. Everybody backed away. She stepped up. Everybody thought she was going to pass it. Everybody backed off to anticipate a pass, and she jacked the three and got it. Myers with it into the front court. Milligan by 5 with 6:21 to play.
Turnover over and back. Felt like that should have either been a foul or a deflection. But the officials saw it differently.
They get the ball back. Down 5 now. New ball game. Here's a three. Got it. Tori Brooks burns a three, and it's a 2-point ball game now. 55-53. Everything's changed. In the front court, Tessa Gibson. Gibson goes to Ashley. Ashley back to Gibson. She'll go to Jenkins. Jenkins inside. She'll dump it to Ashley. Ashley to Jenkins. Cutting down the paint. In the corner to Clark. Clark lost the hand. Nope, put to the Ashley. Ashley down under and tied up. Samaj probably should have shot that one too. Being unselfish, dumped to Ashley, who got double teamed in traffic. We'll keep the basketball. 6 on the shot clock. We're up 2 now with 5:47 to play. So Clark directing traffic about to inbound it here, baseline right. 6 on the shot clock. Samaj looking for a cutter. She'll go to Jenkins. Jenkins step back, couldn't get it to go. In the paint.
Got the ball in the right hands, just didn't make the shot. She's shooting.
Brooks for a three. She's feeling it. And Tori Brooks gives them their first lead of the ball game. 56-55. Bryant's taking the lead now. We've blown a 20-point lead. Jenkins with it up top. Jenkins will go to Longmire. Longmire looks inside. 5:15 to play. Lauren will go back to Gibson. Gibson to Jenkins. Jenkins back to Longmire. 10 on the shot clock. Lauren in the corner to Gibson. Open, fires. Not there. Ashley's got him the rebound. Ball knocked loose, and Davis with the steal for Bryan gives it off to her teammate Brooks. Brooks will go to Neal. Neal into the front court. Right side to Brooks. Brooks, they won't let her shoot, I hope. They're on her this time like a fleece blanket. Let's see. Crossover dribble driving. Brooks. Brooks puts up the runner. Not there. Out of there with a Clark. Good defense by McKenna Myers on that one. Down the floor to Gibson. Got it. And a timeout. Milligan with the basket. We regain the lead. 57-56. 4:38 to play. Coach, we've sat and watched it. Where did the lead go? What happened? What were we not doing that they got the lead?
Well, it started slowly. You know, the first 15 or so points of that run, it ended up being at least an 18-2 run. Yeah, it was 18-2 before JC made 2 free throws. But it started slowly, just with us missing shots, and we lost our offensive rhythm. But then when Brooks got hot from the three-point line, all of a sudden now the pace of that comeback picked up, and they went from down 8 to up 1 really quickly. And, you know, when the other team has a three-point shooter like that, you have to know where she is all the time. On the last defensive possession, Naomi actually did a really good job of pressing out on Brooks. And she was intent, you could tell she was intent to say, if you're going to score, you're going to have to take it to the basket. That's the way we need to guard her from here on out. And it's good to get a transition basket. We haven't had a transition basket, to my memory, since the first half.
4:38 to go in the ball game. We're up by 1 here. 57-56. We regain the lead, and now has become a seesaw affair. Davis with the basketball. Will defend in half court. Gibson, Ashley, Jenkins, Myers, and Clark on the floor. With it up top, Davis. Davis goes left side to Neal. Neal fakes right, goes left, back up top to Brooks. Brooks, their owner this time. They're going to let her step back three, and
we got a piece of that
one. Tessa Gibson got a partial block. Great job, Tessa. Clark's got the ball to Ashley. Inside to Jenkins. And JC trying to get cleared out, and a hold on Autumn Davis. Want to go to the money. Went down to the money hole to J.C. Jenkins. Got hooked, couldn't get the shot.
That was a great catch on that entry pass. She had one hand all tied up. She reached up there. And
Longmire back in now for the Lady Buffs. 57-56, 4:08 to go. Baseline left, Ashley. Looking inside to Myers. Puts a shot up, got contact, a love shove, no call. Misses a shot. Brooks has got it for the Lady Lions here. Into the front court, 22 on the shot clock. Game clock shows 3:55. Milligan by 1. Right side, Brooks, guarded by Gibson. 13 on the shot clock to Neal. Neal up top. Neal goes to Davis. Davis driving, puts up the shot. All left-handed, and she gets it. 58-57. Bryan regains the lead here. Gibson into the front court. Tessa, right side of the floor, looks for help. And she'll feed it to Ashley, or rather to Myers. Myers goes up, scores! Big basket. McKenna Myers, coach. Great job of McKenna to get that. We needed that one.
Yeah, Tessa did a good job getting the ball out of the trap to the middle of the floor. Good finish by Tessa. Or
by McKenna.
By McKenna,
Yep.
sorry.
59-58, 3:10 to play. We're up by 1 and a nail biter. Stenner right side to Neal. Neal with it, looks for a cutter, deflected Jenkins. Goes out of bounds, tries to save it. Gentry throws it off of Myers, and they'll keep it. 10 on the shot clock. We're at even 3 minutes to play in the ball game. We lead by 1. A nail biter here at Steve Lacey. Men's game to follow. So it'll be a baseline right inbound by Bryan's Lady Lion, number 5, Autumn Davis, looking for a cutter. She'll bounce it down low, up and in. Stenner came down, got the entry pass, makes a left-handed layup. And so the Buffs down 1 again, inside of 3 to play. Meyer with it to the foul line, and now a body contact love shove on Stennett.
We're going to shoot free throws.
Longmire got that quick first step, coach, and all she can do is really give her a little shove.
Yeah, and again, she was trying to go left. She's really comfortable going to that left hand, and she was attacking there. Big free throws coming.
Lauren Longmire to the stripe here for the Milligan Lady Buffaloes. We're down 1. We're tied. 60-60. 2:47 to play. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast. Men's game coming up next. Second shot, good. Longmire gets them both.
2 big ones from
We
Lauren.
needed, you got it. We needed those. Timeout on the floor. Timeout, 61-60 Milligan, 2:47 to go. We'll be right back after this from Food City. You're watching Milligan University basketball.
Behind every Food City meat and seafood counter is a highly trained, certified butcher that can offer seafood meal prep, suggest the perfect sides to pair, and even steam and peel your shrimp. All at no extra cost. In fact, you'll be so impressed with our butchers, you'll be asking yourself, what can't they do?
I bet he'd be great at helping with the laundry.
Okay, well, maybe not that. But at Food City, our butchers make almost everything better.
These are the hands that planted the seed and pulled the weeds and fixed the engine and harvested the crop and loaded the truck. But of all these hands do, nothing is more important than being a good neighbor. From the farm to Food City, local produce is all in a day's work.
Back at Steve Lacey Fieldhouse, Coach Rich Aubrey, yours truly Tom Taylor. 61-60 Buffs, 2:47 to go, and a nail biter. Possession, Bryan. Here we go. We need a big defensive stop right here to hold on to this precarious 1-point lead. Right side to Crittenden. She'll go up top to Brooks. Left side to Neal. We're the Lady for Lady D. Got out of the zone, went back to Lady for Lady D. Down low, bounce pass, wrap around underneath the basket. Brooks, count it, foul on McKenna Myers. Coach did about all she could do defensively, and Brooks gets that muscle Shot up and in, and chance for a three-point play.
They came out of the timeout, and I felt like Brooks was going to touch the ball there, and we did the right thing and took away the three, but she got it on the block and was able to finish.
Brooks makes it. She's had a big second half. She was virtually non-existent first half, leading scorer. They've gone to her, and she's answered the bell. Buffs down 2 here, 2:22 to play. Jenkins right side of the floor. Jenkins swings across court to Clark. Samaj back up top to Myers, right side to Jenkins. Shot clock 15. Up top Myers. Myers for a three. Got it!
Big one.
McKenna Myers. Downtown three for the Lady Buffs. Gives us a 1-point lead back, 64-63 with 2:03 to play. Big three-pointer by McKenna Myers. Thinking she's going to be sitting over after the game, Coach, as our player of the game.
She's had a really good game, and that's a big shot right there.
Huge. Clutch. We're up 150 to play. Up top, Davis. 14 on the shot clock. Davis trying to penetrate. Up top to Crittenden. Nearly stolen, thrown away to Neal. 7 on the shot clock. To Brooks. Brooks trying to get a shot. Can't. Neal jacks one up for a three. High off the back of the rebound. Clark comes down with the rebound for a Milligan and a foul. That's a big board for Samaj. Minute 30 to go in the ball game. It'll be a free throw opportunity for Samaj Clark. We lead it, Coach, 64-63. Great half-court defense up top.
Very good, and Samaj comes up with another rebound. She has done a great job this year on the boards. I think that's one of the areas of her game that she's really improved.
Clark, a 71% free throw shooter. Shot is up and got it. Buffs by 2. Minute 30 to play. Men's game coming up next. Second shot, Clark. Spoke too soon. They got them both. Missed that second shot. Did we pick up a point? Should we have 65?
Yeah, it's 65-63.
There it is. I put it up there. Up top, Stennett. Stennett crossover dribble. Back to Brooks. Brooks for a three. Got it. Holy smokes. Way downtown, Brooks. She buried that one in a timeout. 66-65, Bryan. 1:14 to go and a timeout on the floor.
I think there was no timeout. I think
No
the
timeout.
officials thought somebody called timeout and nobody did.
Nobody did, so we'll keep play going here.
All right, it's our turn to answer.
Brooks had no points at halftime.
All right, our turn to answer. Let's see what happens here.
So Brooks has put on a show here in the second half. They lead by 1. Driving Longmire. Minute to play. Out of the corner, Jenkins. Got it! J.C. Jenkins, clutch. Buffs by 2 on a 3 ball by J.C. Jenkins deep in the left corner. 68-66 Milligan. 55 seconds to play. Anybody's game is a nail biter. Stennett with it up top. Stennett to Brooks. Brooks stole it away. Clark stole the ball. Clark with it for Milligan. Great job of Samaj. Driving, Clark tries to put it up. Should be a blocking foul. She was on the move, and she was. She'll go to the free throw line. Great defense. Does 2 stops for Coach by Clark down in the corner. Now that one will steal right there. Big by Samaj.
Yeah, again, find ways to help your team win. We know Samaj can score, but she has found other ways to help the team. Rebounded extremely well today. And now that's a third free throw she's made.
J.C. Jenkins, clutch 3 in the corner to give us the lead. Clark building on it. We get them both. We're up by 4 now. 2-possession game, 43 seconds to play. We got a D up here. Davis into the front court. Davis will give it off to Gentry. Gentry will go to Stennett. Stennett crossover dribble. Down to the corner to shot taken and got it. She drained it. Holy smokes, they've gotten hot all of a sudden. Sydney Neal the junior with a 3 out of the corner to make it a 1-point game with 30 seconds to play in the ball game. Timeout, Bryan. So, Coach, get out your dry erase board. What's Kylie going to draw up here? 30 seconds to play. Our possession, we lead 1.
Well, first of all, spacing matters here because I think Bryan is going to try to trap. With 30 seconds to go, defensively, you feel like you can take a chance and try to get 1 trap before you foul. And you want the ball in the hands of your best free throw shooters, so you spread out. You make sure you got those people coming to the ball, the people who want the ball, the people who want to shoot the free throws. And I think we're going to see 1 trap And if we can survive the trap, then I think Bryan will go ahead and take a foul. And we're already in the bonus. And so somebody will, more than likely, somebody will have to step up and make free throws for us.
There you go. That's why we have him here, folks. He's won a few games down the stretch. Yeah. So we come out of the timeout with Jenkins and Myers and Ashley and Clark, and your fifth player inbounding it is Longmire.
There we go.
We're up 1 to Jenkins. Back to Longmire. Back to Jenkins. Up top to Myers. Buffs by 1. 24 seconds to play. Shot clock at 20. Inside to Myers. Myers trapped. Ball knocked loose. We'll keep it. 17 seconds to play.
They've been more patient. They try to get 2 or 3 traps.
Actually 16.2 to be exact. 17 on the shot clock.
Yeah, that's where it should be. There was about a 1 second difference. Oh, except it's flipped. There we go. Yeah, the 1 second difference, but
shot clock's gone.
The shot clock's bigger than the game clock, so they turn it off.
16 seconds to play. Can we just hang on here in the literal sense? To Ashley. Ashley will go to Longmire. Longmire up top of the foul. 9 seconds to go. We lead by 1, and Longmire go to the free throw line. Lauren Longmire on the season from the free throw line at 64%. She'll shoot 2 big ones right here for Lauren Longmire. First shot is up and got it. Nice job, Longmire. 2-point lead, 9 seconds to go. This was even bigger, Coach. Second shot, Longmire. Got them both. Clutch. But Lauren Longmire, timeout, Bryan. Dry race board again, Coach. Now you're up 3. 9 seconds to play. They got the ball. They can go full court. What do we draw up defensively here?
I'd say they'll probably advance the ball to the front court. And so my own philosophy to these situations is we're not going to foul right out of the, as soon as the ball comes in. Oh, except, wait, we've got fouls to give. So when the ball comes in, make sure that they're not in a shooting motion, but go ahead and let them get squared up and then go ahead and take a foul. And, then make them inbound it again. We've got 3 fouls to give before we let them shoot it. And by then, maybe we're at a point where we can go ahead and foul them and let them shoot 2 free throws instead of giving them a chance to hit a 3. And most importantly, Brooks does not get a look at the three-point line.
Right.
You've got to be all over her. You got to make sure you have at least 1 and maybe even 1.5 people kind of assigned to make sure that she doesn't get a look at it from the three-point line.
One of my coaches say, be on her like white on rice.
Yep.
You don't let her get that ball.
And, again, as I said, we have an advantage here in that we only have 1 team foul, so we can go ahead and take a couple fouls and make them reset and take it out of bounds. You can take a second and a half at a time off the clock. And then my philosophy is if you get down inside 5, then you can go ahead and foul them and let them shoot 2 free throws if we get them in the bonus.
The 5 Lady Buffs will be Jenkins, Longmire, Clark, Ashley, Myers. 9 seconds to play. We're up 3. They'll get the ball here on this end of the floor. That's an advantage for Bryan. They want to go full court. They'll inbound it on the shooting end for them. 9 seconds to go in the ball game. Longmire over the ball, waving those arms here. To inbounding will be Stennett. Right here, right down from us. Goes up top to Crittenden, down to the corner, to Neal, to Brooks. Brooks trying to get the shot. We're down to 3, 2, 1. Shot, it won't go. We win the basketball game. They can't get the shot off, and Milligan dodges the bullet, and the Lady Buffs get their 3rd straight. 5 out of 6, your final score. Milligan wins it 72-69. A nail-biter, Coach, and the Lady Buffs found a way to win the ball game.
They played really solid defense there. They chose not to use the fouls, but they made sure that Brooks didn't get a look. They did a really good job pushing out to the three-point line and taking away any good opportunities. And even the shot that came too late. It came after the buzzer.
Who's our players of the game, Coach? I know McKenna Myers. Who else would you pick, sir?
We could let's go with Lauren for the big free throws that she made down the stretch.
So Lauren Longmire and McKenna Myers are players of the game. So, and also Kyler come talk to us. So we'll let her get on the handheld mic. Big win for Milligan, Coach.
Really good response there down the stretch. You know, it was really exciting there in the last few minutes of the game. It went back and forth. Both teams, you got to tip your hat to both teams for some big shot making. You know, Myers hit a big three. Bryan came back down and scored, and then you know, we just, when we needed to, we made big shots. And J.C. Jenkins hit that big three from the corner. A good win, and it's good to get the experience of playing a close game down the stretch and finding a way to win.
That's a grown-up game, isn't it? You know what you call that one?
Yep, that's one of those that you'll, at some point later in the season, they'll be in a close game, and in the huddle, Coach Greer can say, now remember what we did against Bryan. Remember how we guarded the three-point shooter. Or remember how we responded late in the game against Bryan. And those are things you can hang your hat on.
We got 30 minutes between games, but we got plenty of time to talk. Here's your final stats. There's Kaylee Hendrickson, by the way, on the screen. See Kaylee? Kaylee, I'm going to try to get Coach over here. Try to get you turned where everybody can see you too. We got to see the coach. There he is, right there. Got to get him on. So there's our players of the game, Coach. Let's squeeze them in real quick. You come back with some final comments, would you please?
Sure will.
All right, let's bring in Lauren Longmire, McKenna Myers. Let's go, Miss McKenna first here. There she goes. Look at him, wave at him over at McKenna Myers. Look here. Wave at him. There you go. Big game. Solid game, young lady. Congratulations.
Thank you.
What did Coach tell you in that final timeout? It's a nail-biter. We blew a 20-point lead. We hang on to win. They got it. They made it tough down the stretch. What did Coach tell you in that last timeout?
You know, she was just trying to tell us to be calm, run our defense like we've been practicing, just try not to let them get a three. We knew that they would probably try to get the ball to Brooks, so we were just trying to really deny her and run some time off the clock too.
Brooks did not score in the first half, had 23 points in the second half by herself. Big story in the game, but we weathered the storm, win at 72-69. McKenna Myers, 7 out of 10 from the floor, 3 out of 5 from three-point range. You were hotter than a firecracker there. 17 points, is that your career high?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
I think it is. It is for this game, for this broadcast anyway. So Samaj Clark, a double-double, 13 boards, 11 points. Big win. So what's this do for the confidence for your basketball team to win this game after blowing a big lead and hanging on to win?
It's a lot. I mean, this is our first time, I think, our seniors beating Bryan. So it was a really big win for us and definitely helps us to get motivated for the rest of the conference coming up.
Amen. Want you back over some more playing for Player of the Game. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Great job.
Thank you.
Yep. Let's get Lauren on here. Lauren Longmire. Big night for her, a big day for her. We win it 72-69. Lauren gut check, 13 points, 5 rebounds, but I guess the biggie was those gut check free throws at the end. You had ice water in your veins, young lady. That was big. Congratulations.
I was just praying the whole time that they would go in. So.
Well, the prayers were answered. So you have a big lead at halftime. We squander it. They come back and make this a ball game down the stretch. What do you feel like? What do you feel like the difference in the game was? What got us this victory today, in your opinion?
I think the difference in the game is that we just knew we had the talent to pull it out, and squad for squad, we looked. I just feel like we had more talent overall, and we never lost hope in that, and we just stuck with it.
Yep. What year are you at Milligan?
I'm a senior.
Senior. What's your major?
Psychology.
So what do you want to be when you grow up? When you graduate, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna get my master's in counseling, and hopefully. Yeah.
Awesome. Big win today for this basketball team. You had a big lead, kind of had an automatic pilot. To their credit, they came back and made it a ball game. But down the stretch, we make it 3 in a row, 5 out of 6. Playing some really good basketball, and this young lady is one of the reasons right here. One of our players of the game. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thanks.
Go Buffs.
Go Buffs.
Go Buffs. Nice job with Lauren Longmire. Let's get Coach in here and her trusty sidekick. So, we'll get that one. We win at 72-69. Guys are working it. So, congratulations, Coach. Big
Can
win.
you hear me?
Oh, yeah. Big win. Tough
I can't
win.
hear you, Tom.
You can't hear me?
No.
All right, better let her come over and put the headsets on. There you go. I want them to see the little guy anyway. Now she can hear me.
I can.
Yeah. Big win. We lose. We give up a 20-point lead, but down the stretch we found a way to win it. And what did you tell them in the last? Let's see. So we were up 20, 49-29. They were slowly chipping away. You had a couple of timeouts down the stretch. What did you tell the girls?
Just to continue to just execute. There wasn't a magical play that was going to beat them.
Right.
Also keep in mind, Reagan Ballant is on staff. She played for us. So she knows our system really well. Not that our plays are easy to scout because it's a very flexible system, but Reagan knows how we execute, where we want to get the ball, how we want to get the ball, where we want to. Therefore, they defensively covered things up. They didn't make it easy for us to pass the ball to JC, to pass the ball at anybody in the paint. So they made little things hard. So we had to make sure we just met passes, looked for our teammates, went and got second chances. It wasn't about run this play. It was about just do little things right. And credit to that team, and also credit to Tori Brooks. My goodness, we all know that girl can shoot, but she's a baller, and it shoots from the logo. Phenomenal shooter, phenomenal career at Bryan. So, major credit to her for bringing them back in it. So,
but our girls found a way to win. That's what I like.
Absolutely. We needed that big time because we've given up multiple close games and hadn't pulled a close game through. So that was huge for us. We needed that just experience of winning a close game.
Absolutely. As Coach and I said, it's a grown-up game for this team. You have Myers with 17 tonight. You had Jenkins with 15. You had Samaj with 11 points and 13 boards, a double-double. You had Longmire 13 points. Some clutch free throws there at the end. So,
absolutely.
Oh, ice water. And then the three down in the corner by JC.
Yes.
Huge, too.
Yeah.
So.
And those last few shots, it's nice when you believe in your players. And some of those shots I knew were going in. I knew they were making those free throws because this team is a really mature team. So though we got in a bit of a predicament, I knew they were going to close that down. And, JC puts the ball up. You never think it's not going in. But outstanding job on those free throws. Obviously, they were super important. Our execution was a little weird on Bryan's last play down here. The refs just weren't going to call a foul. We were trying to foul in the end there because we had a good separation on foul count. But it worked out. Thankfully, they didn't get a shot off because the refs weren't going to call a foul. So thankfully that turned our way, and thankfully we made every free throw down the stretch.
She'll be with us on Monday, but today we make it 3 in a row, 5 out of 6. Big win. The girls go into finals next week. Is that correct? We start finals?
Yeah, we got those.
Yeah, academic finals, and then we got some more basketball. We're back in here on the 4th, I believe, is our next broadcast. But
yes.
Big win today. Congratulations. A gut check for the ladies, and we answered the bell. Congratulations.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Good job. Go Buffs. Love promoting this young lady in the program. Big win. Milligan wins at 72-69 in game number 1. Doubleheader. We're coming back. We'll be right back with round 2. The guys on the floor warming up. We're 21 minutes away from tip-off. You're watching Milligan University basketball.
A half-off event's going on now at Cannon's Furniture. Take half off or more on your new furniture, plus get 0% interest financing. Savings on every bedroom, living room, dining room, every room of your home. Take half off. Going on now at Cannon's Furniture in Elizabeth.
We're proud to help our region move forward and help reopen every business we can.
Back to wrap it up as both the men's are on the floor getting ready to go round 2 here. Coach, big win, grown-up win. Kylie very pleased. She said, hey, we answered the bell. Tori Brooks had 23 points all in the second half for Bryan. And we weathered that run, weathered the storm. I thought it was a very, very satisfying win for the Milligan Buffs. What do you think?
It's a really good one to get as you head to the finals week and a Christmas break. 4 people in double figures. Lauren and McKenna were our players of the game, but hats off to Samaj Clark, too. A double-double with 11 points, 13 rebounds. As you noted, she made a couple big defensive plays. like you've commented on and like Kylie said, they answered the bell. You know, they were put in a position where we needed to make plays, and people stepped up and made plays, and that makes you feel good about your team moving forward.
Great win. Again, final start next week, so the girls can walk out of here and go, okay, we got that last W, got 3 in a row, 5 out of 6. Got a little mojo going, Coach, heading into the break, and got more basketball coming out of the finals. We're going to be back in here on January the 4th. I think it's our next broadcast on a Saturday. Can't remember. I think it's Bluefield's coming. I think. I'm not sure, but I know we'll be here on the 4th. Looking forward to working with you again. Love working with you. We get nothing but positive comments. They say, Coach Aubrey, he knows a thing or two. I said, yeah, this ain't his first rodeo. He knows what he's doing. So I love working with you, sir. You're awesome.
Well, thank you, Tom. You make it really easy. I enjoy sitting next to you and listening to the play-by-play, and I enjoyed watching the games from this angle. It's really fun, and happy for the team. Hope they can keep things rolling.
Go Buffs.
Go Buffs.
See you January 4th, sir.
Won't be long.
Won't be long. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. We'll switch gears, get ready for the gentlemen. In 19 minutes after this, from Advanced Heat Pump Systems, you're watching Milligan University basketball.
After a long, hard day at work, all you want to do is relax at home, right? But how can you possibly relax when your home's not comfortable? If you want to feel more comfortable at home, give Advanced Heat Pump Systems a call today. With over 30 years of experience and the most innovative solutions, you can rest assured that Advanced Heat Pump Systems will make your home more comfortable. Give them a call today, 926-2665, or visit them online at advancedheatpump.com.
I walked into Chick-fil-A completely outnumbered. My husband was away at military leadership training, and the kids were doing this. Miss Carol brought me water, something to eat, and then before I knew it, she was tying Margot's shoes up and carrying her out to the car.
It always makes me feel good if that helps somebody.
I went in the next day because I just wanted to make sure she knew how much I appreciated her help.
I'm just so glad there was somebody there when she really needed it.
That's gonna go on my refrigerator.
All right, what we're going to do, so we can have separate broadcasts, we're going to shut her down and come right back in about 2 minutes, come right back with the second game. So join us. We got to stop the stream, restart the stream. That way you can go back and watch 2 separate basketball games, not be one continuous thread, which is the smart thing to do. So we're going to drop out, come right back, and we'll join you in about a minute and a half for the men's game with Coach Phil Worrell right here on your home for Milligan University Sports, the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and YouTube. Back with men's basketball.